Hello everyone, welcome back to Game Domain. Today we'll be discussing my predictions regarding the Nintendo Direct on January 11th, 2018. Let's get right to it. I also want to remind everybody that some of these rumors and predictions aren't 100% true. My predictions could be wrong. I'm only human, and some of these rumors are just rumors. There's no concrete evidence that they really are. Until you hear from the big end themselves, take it with a grain of salt. Just remember that. First off, let's start with Pokemon for Nintendo Switch. Recently, Nintendo has filed a trademark for what appears to be the name Pokemon 1 and 0. Interesting, huh? This could be the new title for the new Pokemon games that have been rumored to be on Pokemon Switch. Could this be Pokemon Stars? Recent rumors suggest that Nintendo's hoping to launch these Pokemon games by the end of 2018. Also, the region that these new Pokemon games is supposed to be inspired by is either supposed to be Spain or Italy, or it could be a mixture of the two. Furthermore, while it's rumored that there's not going to be any new Mega Evolutions, Z-moves may make a return and may be activated by the motion controls through the Joy-Cons themselves. Allegedly, the main story deals with the conflict between tradition and innovation, which ties into the next big rumor that's been going around the internet for the new Pokemon games, that the battle system is going to have a huge change, and some are comparing it to that of Digimon World or Pokemon Tournament. The turn-based battle system has been around for years, and it'd be interesting to see what Game Freak has under their sleeves for us. I believe there's a high possibility that these new Pokemon games will be shown off at the Nintendo Direct. All we can do now is wait and hope for the best. Let's move on to Metroid Prime 4. We first got a teaser back at E3 2017 about Metroid Prime 4. We didn't get any gameplay footage or story. It was only a small teaser. We just got moving text, a bunch of cool little effects. Metroid Prime 4 in development for Nintendo Switch. At the next Direct, that's scheduled to be on the 11th, I believe that we could get some new gameplay or actual story footage from the game itself. Or maybe Nintendo can just give us another little teaser, maybe? Now, this is an interesting thing that Nintendo of America Corporate Communications Director, I might butcher his name here, so Charlie, I'm sorry. Charlie Schibera sat down with VentureBeats and had this to say. We've announced a nice lineup through this year, and next year we have some big games coming with Metroid 4. 2018 will be around Metroid, Kirby, Yoshi, and a new Pokemon game. Maybe Charlie just picked out Metroid for 2018 and Kirby and Yoshi. Who knows, but having Samus Aran back on the new Nintendo Switch would be awesome. Another great adventure action game. Sounds like a perfect formula for the Nintendo Switch, and it sounds like it'll sell a lot too. I think that'll keep people happy. A lot of people have been wanting Metroid Prime 4 for a while. Personally, I think they did have it in development already for the Wii U, but due to bad sales, they decided to hold off for it and give it to the Nintendo Switch instead. That's also kind of what happened with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It was slated for an earlier release date, but the Nintendo Switch was also coming, so Nintendo decided to pull a GameCube like they did with the Twilight Princess version, where it got released on GameCube and Wii, and they decided to release it on the Nintendo Wii U and Nintendo Switch. Hopefully we get something regarding Metroid Prime 4 soon, because it sounds like one hell of a game. Now imagine having GTA 5 on the go on the Nintendo Switch. That'd be one hell of a deal. Now, Rockstar has already brought out L.A. Noire for the Nintendo Switch just recently. I do think we will get an announcement from Rockstar. There's some rumors online that Rockstar has something to show us. A lot of people have been saying it's GTA 5, which would be cool. I think it would be a great thing to have on Nintendo Switch. It would really, really sell a lot. But I think the problem here is the size. GTA 5 is a big game. The Nintendo Switch's maximum cart right now is 32 gigabytes. And the 64 gigabyte cart has been slated till 2019. So it's going to be delayed another year. GTA 5 takes around 50 to 60 gigabytes on PlayStation 4 to install, and I doubt Rockstar is going to compress the game that much. They have to literally cut the game in half to get it to fit on the 32 gig cart, or maybe they'll splice the 32 gig and a 16 gig cart, cart 1, cart 2, kind of like the PS1. For Metal Gear, they had a disc 1, disc 2. That doesn't seem very cool to do anymore. Maybe Nintendo will pull out the 64 gigabyte cart early just for Rockstar to port over GTA 5. But I think an easier thing they could do, and something that's more probable, is Red Dead Redemption could be ported over instead to the Nintendo Switch. Red Dead comes in at around 20 gigs for the PS3 and Xbox 360, I believe. So it'll be a hell of a lot easier to put it on, like, let's say a 16 gigabyte card. They can compress it, or they could just buy the 32 gigabyte card and sell it like that. And of course, the Switch tax will be in effect for this. Don't think it won't be. It happened for L.A. Noire also. So Red Dead probably, maybe could be ported over to Nintendo Switch. I see that more as a high possibility compared to GTA 5, simply because Red Dead was the last generation game, and GTA 5 is a hell of a lot more bigger than Red Dead Redemption is. A lot more textures and stuff, a lot more stuff. So I think the Nintendo Switch would have trouble with the limited capacity of the Switch carts that it's using right now. But hey, who knows? Maybe we would get GTA 5 on Nintendo Switch. Only time will tell. SNK, makers of the Neo Geo and the Sweet Arcade cabinets, a Japanese video game hardware and software company. SNK producer Yosusuke Oda, sorry if I butchered your name, announced major celebrations on the occasion of the company's 40th anniversary this year, without revealing too much details or information on the matter. As revealed by Emily Rogers on Reset Era, the well-known person for predicting Nintendo announcements, the company would be working on a new game for the Nintendo hybrid platform, aka the Nintendo Switch, that this announcement could be made during the alleged Nintendo Direct expected on January 11th, which is the Nintendo Direct that's coming up. It's SNK's 40th anniversary this year, and it seems like they're interested in bringing something for the Nintendo Switch. Maybe another King of Fighters game or Metal Slug. I've personally never played the actual Neo Geo console, but I have played on the Neo Geo cabinets with the arcade sticks and everything. Those were pretty fun. I always liked the games that they had on there, the fighting games, the Metal Slug games. Pretty fun stuff. So having a lot of that for the Nintendo Switch would be, I think, a nice little addition on the eShop. Hopefully we get something in the Nintendo Direct, maybe in the form of a trailer real quick or just a little announcement. I think that'd be really cool. This rumor seems to be a lot more real than the other ones. I see this happening, a high percentage of this going down, but like I said before, we have to wait for the Nintendo Direct to see if this is going to actually happen. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the possibility of having Activision release something new for the Nintendo Switch and announcing it at the Nintendo Direct. I want to say maybe that, I know this is going to sound far-fetched for some of you guys, Call of Duty could be making a return to a Nintendo platform. Now, that doesn't really make any sense. Like, hey, Nintendo with Call of Duty, hey, slow down there, Matt guy. That'll make no sense. Actually, it does make sense. If you remember correctly, the Nintendo Wii had Call of Duty on there, albeit it was vastly downgraded compared to the PS3 and 360 versions. Modern Warfare Reflex, World at War, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, and on the Nintendo Wii U, we did get Call of Duty games on the Nintendo Wii U as well. We got Call of Duty Ghosts and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now, people might be saying, oh, but the graphics are going to look even worse on Switch, which is true. I mean, the comparisons between Doom and the other consoles are evident that the Nintendo Switch is weaker hardware. But the Nintendo Switch version of Doom doesn't look that bad compared to the other versions. Like, it wasn't that much of a downgrade compared to the last generation. When we were comparing the Nintendo Wii version of Call of Duty to the PS3 versions and the Xbox 360 versions, we saw a big disparity in quality. With the Wii U, there was even less of that. And now with the Nintendo Switch, I think there's going to be an easier time for developers to port over their games, since, yeah, the Switch is weaker, but the games can still look decent on the Nintendo Switch. So I think it'd be a great idea to bring Call of Duty back onto the Nintendo console. The Nintendo Switch has had a huge fan base so far. It's been selling really well. It's already surpassed the Wii U lifetime sales, I believe, or it's about to. And having another Call of Duty game on the Nintendo Switch would be really nice for those Call of Duty fans that played on Nintendo consoles. That would be me including. And yeah, hopefully they do bring Call of Duty back on Nintendo Switch. I wonder if they're going to use their Joy-Cons for anything special. Who knows? Now, we all remember Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Wii U. Who could forget? Great game, amazing combat system, always a blast to play with friends. So imagine having that on the go all the time on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. So maybe there could be a prediction from Nintendo, just like they did with Mario Kart 8, and they brought it over to the Nintendo Switch from the Wii U. They did a deluxe version. I believe they're going to probably do a Smash Bros. Deluxe version with all the DLC included and, everything on there. I think we're going to get an announcement at the Nintendo Direct on this 11th. We're probably going to get some details when it's coming out, what's going to be on it and everything. It's not going to be a huge announcement since we already know what Smash Bros. Is, what the core of the game is. They don't need to re-educate us on what Smash Bros. Is, but they're going to tell us, hey, we're going to bring Smash Bros. Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. I think it'd be a great game to have on the Nintendo Switch. A lot of people have been saying, all the Nintendo Switch gets is ports. Okay, it gets ports, but a lot of people want to play X game on the go. You want to play GTA 5 on the go? That'd be pretty cool. You want to play Smash Bros. On the go? That'd be pretty awesome. You want to play Pokemon on the go on the Nintendo Switch? That would be pretty awesome too. Even though you could play it on Game Boy or 3DS, but that's a whole different issue. But having it on the Nintendo Switch would boost your sales immensely, and it would tie in nicely for Nintendo's online program, since they'd have a great online game to use their program with. So, all right, everybody, that's it. Thanks for watching, and let us know what you guys think is going to be announced at the Nintendo Direct. Leave your comments down below, and thanks for watching.